four horsemen of the apocalypse, sent to earth to expose what does not exist. Is it actually happening or conspiracy theory? When you know what to look for, you'll see it real clearly. We the four horsemen of the apocalypse, sent to earth to expose what does not exist. Is it actually happening or conspiracy theory? When you know what to look for, you'll see it real clearly. I know what happened in Bermuda, in the air and in the water. I'm underground and well protected, just like Jesus' daughter. I know Bin Laden's body's dry enough to probably start a fire. And you know who shot Kennedy? His motherfucking drive. See, I live in LA, like the cops who shot Biggie, but you couldn't hide the false flag in New York City. So there's horsemen and foremen and teaching the country how the Bush family's rich off of Nazi money. Yo, if ignorance is silent, then I'm that dude shouting. You know what happens up in Groom Lake or Papoose Mountain? What's antimatter? Why they using it as weaponry? It's cool that Bilderberger meets, but why's it so deceptively? Katrina's weapon testing and attacked on herself. You know that magic's making magic with those white blood cells. I can show you how to look for an abundance of wealth, but if you really want the truth, you gotta find it yourself. We the four horsemen of the apocalypse, sent to earth to expose what does not exist. Is it actually happening or conspiracy theory? When you know what to look for, you'll see it real clearly.
Hey yo, it's death, pestilence, famine and war. When I mount the horse, I ain't I babble no more. I rain down from the clouds when they summon my team, exposing heaven and hell and everything in between. Give your sons more guns, you better go and hide your daughters, but nothing's gonna save them from the fluoride in the water. I contain a contagion, a gassy disease. Just pretend I'm not there, like the trash in the seas. Be the monster, let it grow to the sky, and make your checks payable to the all-seeing eye. Just believe in the lie, don't be free in the mind. Just break your back your whole life to be a bee in the hive. We can see through the haze, smog, fog, and the mist. You better hope that your name isn't on our list. We sent to earth to expose what does not exist, cause we the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
We the four horsemen of the apocalypse, sent to earth to expose what does not exist. Is it actually happening or conspiracy theory? When you know what to look for, you'll see it real clearly.
As perception changes course, forcing you to perceive, it's deception that distorts, forcing you to believe. We've been blinded by illusions to elusive deceit. A picture-perfect portrait's painted to be viewed on the screen. They sold us false hope and dreams as casualties of a war. Politically doped up, got our people fiending for more. Blood fills the empty trough of a beaten dead horse. The puppet strings are pulled by masters with the demons record. So it's next, famine and death in the conquest of war. I broke 4 or 7 seals just to keep the rapport. It's time to even the score. Let's set a scopes on a king. The broken wings of an angel cause Enochian screams. This is hell on earth, from now on out there's no in between. It's the four horsemen of the apocalypse, set forth to open minds in your conscience with a written glyph of hip-hop for the populace.
We the four horsemen of the apocalypse, sent to earth to expose what does not exist. Is it actually happening or conspiracy theory? When you know what to look for, you'll see it real clearly.
We the four horsemen and we going to war. It's like the mic is my sword and the beat is the horse, so I'ma ride it. Expose the truth and open your eyelids. You can see the weakness of a man right through his iris. Direct the masses, feed the machine. When the virus attacks, you won't have the vaccine. Empires collapse, earthquakes intrude sin. Futuristic, microscopic computer chips, all signs. But the people are blind, we already gone. We came and left the rest behind. Yes, bless the vine, let your fate decide. Only the best reside with him in Shangri-La. You never loved your neighbor, always put yourself first. Now you pray for your savior when it's hell on earth. If you itching for forgiveness, it does not exist. We the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
We the four horsemen of the apocalypse, sent to earth to expose what does not exist. Is it actually happening or conspiracy theory? When you know what to look for, you'll see it real clearly. We the four horsemen of the apocalypse, sent to earth to expose what does not exist. Is it actually happening or conspiracy theory? When you know what to look for, you'll see it real clearly.